I'm not going to be up too late. You know what I mean? I just want to get some things off my mind and talk about the Sixers. Wow. I'm just thinking about this regular season, and it's crazy how we went from a team that wouldn't have a chance. You know what I mean? Hopefully, y'all can hear me good. We went from a team that didn't have a chance to a team that is that can compete with anybody in the East, in the West. By the way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going live for not every Sixer game, but we're going to be going live for a lot of Sixer games this season. And even if you're not a Sixer fan, you're welcome to the YouTube family. Always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. But shout out to everybody that that's in the building right now. But listen, y'all, we went from a team that had no chance. We had no chance of competing for this 2026-27 season to a team that actually could go against anybody in a 7-game series and win. It's a dramatic difference. We thought we was going to go back and run it back with Paul George. We thought we was going to run it back with Paul George, y'all. We didn't think we can trade his contract. But we didn't just trade his contract. We traded him to a division rival, and get debatably their best player. We get Jaylen Brown in a trade for Paul George. It's crazy how everything is just different, because I truthfully did not think we was going to get away from that contract, but then I got to keep on having that mindset of anything is possible, especially when it comes down to the Jaylen Brown talk, right? I mean the Paul George talk. No, Luka. We didn't talk about Luka. Nobody would have thought Luka would have got traded from the Mavericks to the Lakers. You trade him in the Western Conference. Luka, one of the best players in the game. Why, as a Sixer fan, Luka is in his prime. Luka is a great. He's in his prime. He's going to be one of the greatest when he retires, right? Paul George is going to be one of the greatest when he retires. I don't know about top 50. I don't know, but he's not in his prime. So I'm not expecting us to get the trade Paul George's contract for a Jaylen Brown. What's up, my brother in the building? Beam, what's good, baby? Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for a lot of Sixer games this season. I cannot wait. Shout out to Angel in the building. Salute. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Holden's in the building. Let's go, baby. But will the Timberwolves? The Timberwolves will be winning it. Hey, listen, Timberwolves is a very, very good team. I'm not going to say they're not going to win it, but if they go against the Sixers in the finals, y'all going down. Like, I respect Ant-Man. I respect LaMelo Ball. Y'all know I respect LaMelo Ball. I respect Ant-Man. Ant-Man's one of my favorite players in the NBA, so I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to just be all the way 1,000 with you. Ant-Man's definitely one of my favorite players. And he's a two-way player. But LaMelo Ball's a guy that he's a very good facilitator. He's a very good scorer. I got a lot of respect for LaMelo Ball's game. People will love him in Minnesota. Y'all got a dog in LaMelo Ball. But yeah, man. We're not doing nothing to sing. I don't know what kind of comment that is. Y'all on the clock starting now. Y'all got 2 years. No, we starting now. You right. We gotta win. This is a you know what I mean? You gotta win it this year. You gotta win it this year. But just thinking about how you get Jaylen Brown for Paul George, but not even just that. You let Kelly Oubre go, and you get LeBron James as well. So you get a LeBron James, Jaylen Brown. You get Simons. You get a lot of you get a lot of good players, man. We get a lot of good players. We got Dean. Hold on, let me just look at the roster. Let me look at the roster because I'm going up there. All right, so you got Joel Embiid. Hold on, let me just name the roster for everybody that don't know. For everybody that don't know, I'm excited right now. If you're wondering why I'm excited, I'm excited. All right, so we got Dominic Barlow, Adem Bona, Jaylen Brown, Contravious Caldwell Pope. We got VJ Edgecombe, Justin Edwards, Joel Embiid, Ariel. I can't pronounce the Bulls' name, but center. We got from the Knicks. We got LeBron James, Caleb Love, Tyrese Maxey, Duke Miles, LeBaron Filan Jr., which I think is going to be an excellent player for the Sixers. Um, Anthony Simons, Dean Wade, Jabari Walker. Um, yeah, so we got some dogs, man. But the main guys is Jaylen Brown, VJ Edgecombe, Joel Embiid, LeBron James on the same team. It's just crazy. I can't believe this is actually happening, y'all. Like when you really think about it, this is. And by the way, everybody in the building, make sure I hit the like button. It really helps the channel out. We're going live for a lot of Sixers games, play-by-play style with the scoreboard and everything. And even if you're not a Sixer fan, you're welcome to the YouTube family. It's all love at the end of the day. Just keep it respectful in the comments. That's all I ask. And B not playing. And B going to do his thing, bro. Like I know New York Knicks fans ain't going to like it, what I'm about to say, but I think Joel Embiid is going to show why he's one of the best big men in the game again. He's going to be healthier. We want to speak it into existence because when Joel Embiid is healthy, he is by far a top 10 player, top 5 player in the NBA. There's no debate. Like unless you just a hater, he's one of them guys. He's one of them guys. It's just the problem is he hasn't been healthy consistently. Joel Embiid hasn't been healthy, and that's a huge problem. But the thing about it is now he has a complete team. He doesn't have to put everything on him, and now you have a LeBron. Now you have a Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is debatably the best player on our team right now. Jaylen Brown is probably the leader on this team. LeBron James as well, of course. Like literally, Joel Embiid is like the second or third option, bro. Like he's not even the first option no more. He doesn't have to do it all by himself. Embiid not playing. You can admit JJ McCarthy is Embiid a football. Oh, no, not even close. Um, JJ McCarthy never won an MVP. JJ McCarthy never had a great season, respectfully. Just being honest with you. He never been a top 5 player, a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Nah. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that to Joel Embiid, respectfully. And I like JJ, but he ain't Embiid. Yeah, you're right. So no excuses for Embiid this season. No. I agree with you, bro. Like there's no excuses for Joel Embiid. He has to play. He has to do his thing this year. Like this is the best chance he has. If he can't do it this year, bro, then we have an issue, bro. Like we have a big issue. Like we need to listen. We have an issue. Very big issue. He has to plan out this year. He has to do his thing this year. He has to be on his A game this year. And there's no excuses. He has no excuses. This is literally his best chance to ever win a championship. Like anybody that thinks otherwise, like yeah, Ben Simmons team with Jimmy Butler was a good team. But shout out to Ryan in the building. That team with Jimmy Butler was a very, very good team. I will admit to that. But it's not this team. This team right here is different. Different. Um, you could say that yeah, this team is different. This is the best team he has ever had. So there is absolutely no excuses on why the Sixers cannot compete with anybody and win the championship this year. The only way we lose is, in my honest opinion, being a Sixer fan, is us beating ourselves. But there's no excuses. Nobody can tell me that um the Sixers can't compete with anybody. Though the Eastern Conference is definitely is harder. I do think the Knicks, the defending champions, is the team to beat. Still, I give them that respect because I respect Josh Hart. I respect Towns is one of my favorite players in the game. Like I'm a Sixer fan, and I admit it constantly that Towns is one of my favorite players in the game. I like Towns. I liked him when he was with the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves should never gave him. The Timberwolves should have kept Towns. You know what I mean? I love. I mean, I don't love Jalen Brunson, but he's one of them guys, right? Jalen Brunson is a heck of a player. Also, who's another good player? OG Anunoby. He's another good player. Like they have a lot of good talent. They have great coaching. They are the champions for a reason. Mikal Bridges. Um, Another team in the East that's trying to make a comeback is the Detroit Pistons. Um, there's a few teams. There's a few teams. I can't just think off the top of my head. I think the Cavs are going to be in the discussion as well. Um, Trying to think of all the teams. I don't know about the Raptors. The Pacers are going to make a bounce back because they got Tyrese Halliburton. So Tyrese Halliburton is back. So that's another player that the NBA has been missing. Tyrese Halliburton is one of the best point guards in the game, and for him to be out all last season, um and for him to be out sound check. For him to be out all last season is that sucks for the NBA. Tyrese Halliburton is one of the best guards in the game. He looks to pass before score, and you don't like Holly. Yeah, I like Halliburton though, man. He's clutch, great facilitator. So I think the Pacers are going to have they're going to be something next year. I don't know what they're going to do. When you still got Siakam, you got Tyrese coming back. I don't know their whole roster, but the Pacers will be in the conversation. The Pacers, the Pistons, the Magic, the Hawks, the Pistons, the Knicks, the Sixers, the Celtics. There's some good teams, bro. Like I'm not gonna sit here and hate on none of these teams. I'm a Sixer fan, but I'm not gonna hate on these teams. I can't wait till the Sixers go against the Knicks in the Boston Celtics. I can't wait. Um, the Celtics, I think they're going to take a step back. I think they're going to still be a good team, but they're not nobody. I don't think anybody's going to be scared of them. Like I really don't. Like respectfully, like I think Jason Tatum is a very good player. Paul George, respectfully, yeah, that was a horrible trade for y'all. I'm just going to keep it real. And even more horrible if we win a championship this year. So I'm very happy, ecstatic about getting a Jaylen Brown for a Paul George. When you talk about the what's another team? Um, I'm trying to think of the top of the East. The Cavs. I just feel like the Cavs are missing a piece. I don't know what it is about the Cavs. Like they have talent. Like the Cavs have a lot of talent, but I'm not nervous about the Cavs. I would love to go against the Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals or in the playoffs. We're going to beat the brakes off of them. Like they're easy work. They don't have no defense. Their two guards don't play defense. Donovan Mitchell don't play defense. James Harden, they just signed him to a 3-year, 100 something million, like whatever it was. He don't play defense. I'm not scared of the dang on Cavaliers. The Cavs, like why would like the only team that all right, there's a couple teams that I think is going to be pretty good, and I'm not going to sleep on any team because we have to still win at the end of the day. On paper, we look really good, but we have to prove it on the basketball court. But I'll tell you the teams that I really do have respect for, but I'm not scared of them. I feel like we can beat them. The Knicks, I think the Hawks, they're a young team, but they're young. I don't is CJ McCollum still on there? I think he still is. Um, Johnson has to step his game up, but I like the Hawks. Magic is like up and down. Benchero, I don't know what's up with him. He looks like a star some games, and then he looks like Ben Simmons other games. I don't know what's. Shout out to teacher who got game in the building. Oh yeah, Miami Heat. I forgot about Miami Heat. Yeah, you think the Wolves get a power forward? Wolves. I got to look at the Wolves roster, but I think the Wolves got a chance, man. That LaMelo Ball move was amazing. Um, but yeah, I'm not scared of the Heat with Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is not the same. If he was the same Klay Thompson of old when he was with the Warriors, I would be nervous, bro. But he's not that same. He's not that Klay Thompson, bro. I think the Heat are a good team because anytime you have a Giannis and you have a Bam, You have a pretty decent team. I'm not scared of their guards. Um, I'm not. I don't know. I don't think they're going to be able to hold up in a seven. I'm not saying they can't beat us in a couple of games. I'm not going to sit here and lie. They still have Giannis and Bam, and they have great coaching. But when you talk about the overall team in a 7-game series against the Heat, I'm not nervous about the Heat at all. I feel like we'll smash the Heat. The only teams that might give us trouble is the Thunder, Spurs, everyone else's food. Yeah, we got to get to the finals first, though. But I do agree. I think the Spurs is a very good team. I think the Thunder are a very good team. Um, the Rockets are up and down. Um, I'm trying to think of the West, man. You got the Nuggets. Uh, who else in the West that I feel like I'm missing a team, bro. Like I feel like I'm missing a very good team. It's the Thunder, the Spurs. Who else that I'm missing that's really really good? I said the Nuggets, the Rockets, Suns. No, I feel like I'm missing a team in the West. I feel like I'm missing a team in the West. There got to be another team in the West that that's really good. But let me get back to what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't. We got to get out the East, bro. Like I ain't even really thinking about the West until we get to the finals. But I feel like it's a good competition when we play them in the regular season to prove that we can beat these teams in the West. Um, but we got to get out the East, bro. That's the number one goal is to get out the East. I don't think their food. I am confident that we can get out the East, but it's not going to be easy. Like I gotta keep it real. Like the Knicks by far are one of the they're a very good team. They smoked the whole playoffs, bro. They smoked everybody, bro. But they beat everybody down. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying they can beat us down now, but they are a very good team, and they're only going to get better with more chemistry and more experience. They have a good team. I also feel like the Pacers. I got a feeling about the Pacers. I don't think they have enough, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're a top 4 team in the East. And also, the Pistons. I got to see what the Pistons look. Didn't they draft the power forward? They need another All Star. Like you know what the Pistons need another All Star. I don't know who it is. Um, Cunningham is good, but he can't do it by himself. Hold on. I'm just trying to read the comments. What's up, Ty? Everybody in the building, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button. Everybody in the building, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are going live for a lot of Sixer games this season with the scoreboard and everything. I know it's late. I'm not gonna be on too late, but I just wanted to talk to y'all about the Sixers. I feel like we will be the champions. We're gonna speak it into existence. The Sixers, Knicks, Heat, Pacers, Toronto. I don't believe that Toronto has enough. The only team that might that OKC lost some key players. Do you like it's a team from Brazil? I don't even know what team you're talking about, bro, from Brazil. Um the only true contender in the East are the Sixers and Knicks. We kicked their butts this year. Yeah, Stephen A. I said Stephen A. San Antonio, Denver. I don't see Houston. There has to be another team in the West. I feel like we're missing a team, bro. I feel like we're missing a team in the West, bro. I don't see the Nets ever. Yeah, Nets fans on right now saying they gonna have a great season. Yeah, they're gonna be hyped about what they have. What they got, Davis. They got Trey Young. They got somebody else too, but I wouldn't consider the Nets as a team like to be nervous about. I will say that I do like Trey Young, but he has no defense at all. We're cooking him. Anthony Davis is a heck of a player when he's healthy, but he hasn't been healthy. But I hope he is healthy. I would like to see the Wizards do something this year. I would like to see the Wizards in the playoffs. I really would because when's the last time we seen the Wizards in the playoffs? That's for one. For two, I want to see some new teams in the playoffs, bro. I want to see some new teams. Boston is going to have a problem. Yeah, they're going to get smoked, bro. Like they're going to have a decent enough record. I can see them being like a 6th, 7th seed. Um, Mike, this isn't late like other one. Like, yeah, that was 12. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Yeah, that was late. Yeah, that was late, man. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Like I just feel like the Sixers right now have the opportunity of a lifetime to get us championship. This is the best time. This honestly, in my opinion, is the best opportunity they have to win a championship since 2001. That is my honest opinion. 2001 was with the Allen Iverson, um, the Kembe Mutombo, R.I.P. to him, Aaron McKee, Snow, um, that team. You know, with Allen Iverson in that 2001 Finals, we got there, but we got smoked by the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. Oh my gosh, bro! R.I.P. to Kobe. That 2001 Lakers was a different type of team. I don't think anybody was beating that team that year, bro. Anybody from the East wasn't beating that team. The Kembe Mutombo got dominated by Shaquille O'Neal. There was nothing that can stop Shaq. Shaq was the dominant, like he was too dominant. And then you had Kobe doing his thing. It was just, then they have a deep team, one of the greatest coaches of all time in Phil Jackson, Derek Fisher, Fox. They had a deep team, bro. What's his name? Robert Ory hitting threes from the corner. I don't say. What's up, Barber in the building, bro? Shout out to you, bro. Washington is going to be a problem. I think Washington could be decent, bro. I don't know if they're gonna be a problem, but they'll be decent. I like their team if they're healthy. If Davis can be healthy, bro. I think people forget how good Davis is. Davis is one of the best big men in the game. I think he got at least another couple of years left if he can just be healthy. If Davis can be healthy, the Wizards can be decent. I truly believe that. Um, but I think the top teams in the East, the Pistons, the Sixers, the Knicks, Pacers, Pacers. I want to put the Magic in there so bad, bro. But they just Benchero, and I'm cheering for him because a lot of people think that man is not even that good anymore. Like they think Benchero is like he ain't that guy that can be the franchise player of the Magic. But I like him though. Um, AD not playing, yeah, he might not play. What do you think about AJ? Yeah, I think that the Wizards gonna be decent, bro. I think they're gonna be decent. I don't think the Wizards are gonna be a pushover by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think the Wizards are going to be a pushover like last year, bro. Like you can say what you want about Trae Young, and he don't play no defense. Trae Young's a heck of a player. He's one of the best players in the game. Is he a top 10 player? No, but he's still one of the best players in the game. A very good passer. Sometimes he's out of control. Sometimes with shooting from half court, trying to be like Steph Curry. But other than that, Young is pretty good, and we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Every team in the East is good now except the Nets and Bucks. Yeah, man, the Bucks is rebuilding. Bucks are definitely rebuilding. But my whole thing about the oh, I gotta say this word real quick. No, this is my final decision. I already made a video about it. The Sixers bet not get no Ben Simmons. I'm gonna repeat myself one more time. The Sixers better not even have a conversation with him. I don't care if it's for a vet min. I don't give two craps. The Sixers bet not try to go get Ben Simmons. I don't want him. I don't want him. Hey, yeah, we the future chance, Frame. Hey, listen, Frame. Don't be a hater, bro. Salute my guy. Oh, my guy in the building, man. The best team for the Sixers was Dr. J. Berkeley, Chocolate Thunder, Mochi. Yeah. I ain't talking about the best team of all time, but this is the best chance we had, like, to win a championship. To win a championship. This is the best team we had since I've been alive, bro. I wasn't alive when they won their championship, bro. I wasn't thought of. You know what I mean? So the best chance the Sixers have since 2001, and I'm not even including the Ben Simmons and Jimmy Butler days. That was the best chance we had was 2001 with Allen Iverson. This with LeBron James, Like, you can't get any better than this. And I know people are going to say, well, Joel Embiid always hurt. I get it. He got to be healthy. He don't got to put all the pressure on himself to score 30 points a game. He don't got to do that. When you got Jaylen Brown, when you got LeBron James, when you got Tyrese Maxey, when you got VJ Edgecombe, you don't need to do all that anymore. I wouldn't mind if he just scored 15 to 20 points a game, bro. Like, I really don't care. I just want him to be healthy when it counts. I just want him to be healthy. I think he's gonna score more than that. He's gonna be like 25 and up. I'll tell you that right now. But I don't want him to score 30 points a game. I don't want that to happen. I don't care how good of a season he has. I want to win a championship. This isn't a single player award at this point. I don't care about MVPs. Would I be happy to see Tyrese Maxey get an MVP? Would I be happy to see LeBron James at the age of 41, 42 to get an MVP? Would I be happy to see Joel get another MVP? Would I be happy to see Jaylen Brown get an MVP? Yes, but that's a single award. I want the real award. I want the championship. I want the dang on trophy. I want to defeat the Knicks and win the championship. I want a chip. Since I've been alive, I never seen the Sixers win a championship, bro. I'm tired of freaking losing. All I've seen all my life being a Sixer fan is the Sixers losing every single year. They break my heart every single year, bro. In the playoffs, or they don't make the playoffs. In the playoffs, or they don't make the playoffs. I'm tired of it. No more excuses. This is the best team the Sixers have. This is the best team they had since 2001. Nobody can debate me in that, bro. There's no team that 2001 team was pretty darn good. That's why they got to the finals. There's no team that's better than that team. This is the best team since that team. The Sixers look amazing, bro, on paper. They got to back it up. Ben Simmons is better than Jabari Walker, though. I don't want Ben Simmons because of the culture. Because, like I said, bro, in my short, he the type of player to be like, yeah, the only reason why the Sixers won is because I came back and I was a big impact. His ego is so big, bro. He gonna think he was the reason why we won. I'm cool on the whole Ben Simmons. I think we also had Tony. Mike, why not get Ben Kent, make a layup? Nah, y'all can have him. Game 1, your future champs. Hey, they are going to rap and beat. We going to see, bro. Ben Simmons will be a great towel guy because I believe in Ben. Nah, I don't want him to be the water boy. I don't want him to be the towel boy. I don't want him to be anywhere near the Sixers unless we're going against the Sixers. I don't want him on the Sixers, bro. I don't want him to mess the culture up. Chance with Brown and 42. Yup, exactly. We're gonna beat and I love it because I don't want to hear no excuses. When you say Brown, like Brown ain't a top 10 player in the game. When you say LeBron, like he ain't a top 15, top 20 player in the game, I don't want to hear excuses when we beat the brakes off of y'all in the playoffs and y'all like, oh, y'all had to get a whole all-star team. I don't want to hear no excuses when we beat y'all. I don't want to hear no excuses, friend. Keep on talking. I love it, bro. I will forever hate Joel if he can't win with this squad. Yeah, he'll win. Mike, since Ben alive, I never saw no Minnesota team to make it. Yeah, bro. We ain't never. Exactly, bro. The greatest move ever made was getting rid of PG. Oh my gosh, bro. McRib is scared of the mighty Philadelphia 76ers. Yeah, bro. Ben can't come back to Philly. No, he can't come back to Philly, man. Listen, he regretted. He had an interview saying that he would like to come back to Philly. We don't want Ben Simmons, bro. Like, I was trying to make it make sense in my head, but I said, nah. He the type of player that would mess up the culture, mess up the energy. I don't got nothing bad to say about Ben Simmons. I think he might be a good guy in person. I don't know the man personally, but respectfully, I don't think he'll be a good fit for the Philadelphia 76ers at this time. Maybe when the Sixers, maybe if he wants to be a coach one day or something like that. But for the Sixers right now, as a player, he's not that guy, bro. I say that respectfully. Sixers do not need Ben Simmons. I repeat, the Sixers do not need Ben Simmons. We already have a Joel Embiid. We have a LeBron James. We have a Jaylen Brown. We have a VJ Edgecombe. We have a Tyrese Maxey. We have a LeBaron Filan. We have Simons. Anthony Simons? Who else we got, man? Let me look at the roster. We got Dean Wade.
All last season.
Listening to myself. Hold on. All right, so let's see the roster again, bro. Like we got a Justin Edwards. I'll pick Justin Edwards over Ben Simmons right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. I'll pick Dean Wade over Ben Simmons right now. Like I'm cool on the Ben Simmons talk. Ben Simmons can stay wherever he's at, bro, or go to another team. Respectfully. You know what I mean? Can Ben Simmons at least be in Philly? Probably. Probably. I wouldn't advise it. Respectfully, I don't want nothing to happen to the brother. I don't want him coming back to Philly. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the building. I'm about to get off in a few minutes. I just want to chop it up with y'all. What is y'all mindset on the Sixers? Like, how do you feel? All right, I'm going to just tell you how I feel about LeBron, because y'all know how I feel about LeBron, one of my favorite players of all time. I don't think he's better than Michael Jordan. I know that's a conversation that always going to pop up, but I still think he can be better than Michael Jordan if he can get another couple of championships, maybe. But yeah, that's not another story for another day. I don't even want to talk about that. What I will say is this. LeBron James can be the point guard most of the time. Let me say that one more time. So VJ Ashcombe can play off ball. Tyrese Maxey can play off ball. I want to see LeBron James with the ball in his hands most of, like for him, I want him to run point forward. I want him to run, handle the ball. Not to say I don't want to see Tyrese Maxey handle the ball. Not to say I don't want to see VJ Ashcombe handle the ball. But I want to see LeBron James be the point forward and average about 12 assists a game. I could see him averaging 11 or 12 assists a game easily. He's going to have some of the easiest games with the triple-double. He's going to have 10-10. It's going to be 10-10-10 like every game, bro. He's going to dominate. It's not going to be him scoring 40 points. It's not going to be him scoring 30 points. He's going to dominate by facilitating. He's going to dominate by rebounding. He's going to dominate by putting and telling the players that's on the floor at that time where they need to be and how they need to play. And he's going to show with his leadership. People want to come at his age, LeBron this, LeBron that. Oh, he's 40. Yeah, he still was pretty darn good with the Lakers last year. And when we dominate this year, I don't want to hear no excuses, because since we have a banged up, since people say about Joel Embiid, oh, he ain't that good anymore. Okay, don't use the excuse. When we dominate the NBA next year, I don't want to hear the excuse of y'all had a whole all-star team. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. For real. Be great. Champs with Brown. Read that. I will forever. Read that. Greatest move ever made. Yep. Heard that. Did you see how the fans treated Ben when he was I think so. Was he going on like a bus or something? They was talking to him, talking crazy. Ben Simmons can go to Miami Heat or Knicks. Yeah, I would love for him to go to there. For real. Scared of what? Look at the stats. LeBron never won a title first year. I don't care about that, bro. That's the past. We ain't worrying about, oh, LeBron ain't win the first year he went to Miami. We don't care about that, bro. We really don't care. Like, that's the past. We not going by the past. We're going by the present and future. The past the past doesn't mean the past doesn't make your future. You can change your past. I mean, you can change your future by learning from the past. He learned from those lessons. He got better when he was with the Heat. That's a whole nother LeBron James. When he was with the Heat, that first year, D Wade made that man into a monster in a good way. Right? When he went to the Cavs, different guy. When he went to the Lakers, different guy. With the Sixers, different guy. And he don't even got to be that guy anymore. He got to just be the good facilitator and good leader and score whenever he wants to, obviously. But he don't have to be the best player. He ain't the best player on this team. Honestly speaking, the best player on this team is probably Jaylen Brown. It could be Tyrese Maxey, but overall, it's probably Jaylen Brown, bro. It could be Joel Embiid as well. I don't even freaking know. That's how good this team is, bro. A healthy Joel Embiid can challenge anybody. Jaylen Brown is so good. Tyrese Maxey is so good. It's just crazy. What position does Justin Edwards play? Forward. He plays forward, but I'll choose him over Ben Simmons. WNBA is always looking for. Every team is loaded up to rough up Brunson. Yeah. And what does Justin Edwards bring to the team? He don't really bring too much. I ain't gonna sit here and cat. I ain't gonna hype him up. He all right. He can hit occasionally, make a three, get a couple of defensive plays, a steal or a block. But with this type of team, anybody that's on this team, any role player on this team needs to be productive. If you're not productive on this team with a LeBron James, with a Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, and Jaylen Brown, and VJ Ashcombe, something is wrong. You ain't gonna be good on a lot of teams. If you can't be good, because they're not gonna double team you, they're not gonna triple team you. You're gonna be open. So if you're open, you gotta hit the shot. Justin Edwards is a trade piece along with Jabari Walker for Joe. He doesn't need to be better than MJ. He's a Florida. Yeah, he don't. I don't know why I compared him to MJ. I hate actually doing that, to be honest with you. Still never won the first year. I don't even worry about none of that, man. I don't even worry about none of that, bro. Nah, we ain't worried about that. Listen, they professionals. We ain't worried about none of that, bro. Hey, Frame, I know you want to. I know you're coping with what's about to happen to your Knicks, but all the coping ain't gonna work. I'm just saying, y'all got y'all championship. Y'all not gonna repeat. That's the slogan. Knicks will not repeat. They're not repeating. Not this year, bro. You're not repeating. Respectfully, I like the Knicks. We gotta prove it, but y'all not repeating, bro. You can keep coping. You can keep coping all you want. You can keep coping. Oh, LeBron never won on the team his first season. You can cope all you want, bro. It ain't gonna change what's about to happen to your Knicks. Your Knicks are going down, bro. I'm trying to tell you. The Reigns are in the case. 76ers for life. Yeah, let's go. How did you feel about trading Janai Broom? What was it for? Was it like cash considerations, a second round pick? I don't even know what it was. What it was, but it don't matter to me, bro. Can I keep it real with you? Because I like all the moves that we made, bro. Like, he wasn't gonna get no playing time. So what's the point of keeping him? A lot of these players ain't gonna get playing time. He ain't gonna get playing time. So what's the bull? How you say the Bulls name? The center we just got. What's his name? Ariel Haka, the guy that we got from the dang on Knicks. Got him from the Knicks, right? He wanted to come to another winning team, the Sixers. You know what I mean? He wanted to come to a real team. It's like, now let me start hating a little bit. Evers makes free throws. We will see what happened. Oh yeah, we're gonna beat the brace off y'all opening night in your home court. My Wolves are short at power forward position, and we are desperate. Yeah, he ain't no power forward though. Yeah, nah, if you want him to be a power forward, you're gonna be you're not. Nah, he ain't no power forward. He a forward, bro. Small forward. He's 6'7". It is not even about the height. He not that type of guy, bro. He not a post. He not a great rebounder. He's not a power forward at all. Any match of the stretch imagination, any stretch of imagination, Justin Edwards is not a power forward. But if y'all want him, you know what I mean, give us Ant-Man. Sorry, we don't need Ant-Man. We don't need Ant-Man. Respectfully, Ant-Man, he's a great player. We don't need him though. We got too much greatness on this team already. We will because Knicks are sweeping the Sixers playoff again and taking over. I ain't gonna lie though, that run that y'all made was special, honestly speaking. I wasn't expecting y'all to do that. I'm not gonna sit here and cat, but your winning ends this year though. That's the thing. Your winning is over. You're not repeating. You're not repeating. Y'all are getting the brakes beat off of y'all. Y'all not going to win, but I don't want to hear no excuses. When we beat the New York Knicks, I don't want to hear no excuses. Oh, y'all had to get 40-year-old LeBron. Y'all had to get Jaylen Brown. Y'all had to get this. I don't want to hear the excuses. I already know y'all going to have these built-in excuses. Well, y'all had to get the Avengers. Well, how about this? Y'all can be the Justice League, and we can be the Avengers, and we can go at it. It could be Superman versus Hulk. It could be Thor versus who's on the Justice League? Green Lantern. It could be who else is on the Justice League? I'm trying to think. I can't even think of all the Justice League people, man. You got Superman, Green Lantern, Flash, right? Flash versus Iron Man. You know what I mean? It's going down. Orange and black. Yeah, we beating the brace off of them. Cash consideration. They just get a little bit spending money, bro. Spending money. Because you could buy second round picks and all that, and have more money, bro. We might have to make a move late in the season. It's not much, but it's something. Then who's a Sixers power forward besides of LeBron or Embiid? You got LeBron. You got Jaylen Brown can play power forward. You got LeBron James. You said LeBron and Embiid. All right, so you got Jaylen Brown. You got Dominic Barlow. You could probably put a Dem Boner there. Probably, he's a center, but still. I'm not putting VJ there. Ariel, what's his name? I can't pronounce his name. Dean Wade. So we got a couple of players. Dean Wade can definitely be that role. He's 6'9". Mike, I don't want to hear your excuses when the Sixers fail like they are. It's all love, bro. It's all love. Hey, listen, Frame. I just want you to show up. That's all I'm saying. Don't be running from the smoke. I don't want to hear you running. I don't want to don't run, because if you run, I'm calling you out next time I see you on the live stream. I'm calling you out, bro. If you run, I'm calling you out, because you talking heavy, bro. What my boy said, get your popcorn ready, bro. Do not run from the smoke. I'm gonna be live probably. I'm gonna try to be live as much. Listen, every freaking game, I'm gonna try my hardest, bro. You know I'm a family man, so I ain't gonna be able to do every game, but I'm gonna try my hardest, bro. I will be live a lot for the Sixers, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I got the energy back, bro. I got the energy back, bro. I ain't never thought we would have what we have right now, bro. Now I thought we was cooked with that Paul George, but you always gotta think to yourself, if they can if trades happen randomly, you just never know. You just never know what can happen. I didn't think LaMelo Ball was going to get traded to the Timberwolves. I didn't think Luka was going to get traded to the Lakers. I didn't think what's another crazy trade? Can't think of any crazy trades off the top of my head, but man, trades be happening, bro. You never know. You never know. You never know what can happen, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes things happen. Some of the things you expect the unexpected, pretty much. Expect the unexpected. Like anything can happen. Trades. I ain't gonna say this is the difference between the NBA and the NFL. Well, NFL, it can happen too, but the NBA, bro, the best players be getting traded, bro. A lot of the time. Jaylen Brown is literally debatably the best player on the Celtics. People want to say Jason Tatum, some people say Jaylen Brown. Luka was the best player on the Mavericks, and he got traded to the Lakers. I'm just saying, you just never know. The NBA be different, bro. The NBA be different. Shout out to my guy Purple in the building, Bert. Talk that talk. You already know, bro. What did you think about the Ball trade? Do you have a winner in that? Oh my gosh, y'all definitely won. Ball is one of the best players in the game. Ball is one of the best players in the game. Like, I don't know why people are hating on Ball. People are like, oh, he ain't that good. Bro, Ball, if he can stay healthy, he is going to be a fan favorite in Minnesota. Hands down. People are going to like Ball more than Ant-Man. I'm trying to tell you, because of what he brings offensively. He's one of the best passers that y'all want. When y'all see this man facilitate pass the ball. Rudy is going to get alley oops left and right. Y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh, we didn't see this. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Um, yeah, you lost Reed, but yeah, you lost some defense. But at the end of the day, bro, you still got Jaden McDaniels. You got one of the best two-way players in the game in Ant-Man. But LaMelo Ball brings so much to the table because he makes everybody better offensively. Everybody, including Ant-Man. And also LaMelo Ball can get his. LaMelo Ball can give you 30, 40 points in the game when he wants to. He's one of the best scorers in the game. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, I think that LaMelo Ball trade was what the Timberwolves needed because your second best player wasn't getting the job done. So you needed to get another all-star that can complement Ant-Man. And I think Ant-Man and LaMelo Ball with a Jaden Daniels with Rudy. I'm not the biggest fan of Rudy, but I will admit he's good on defense. Offensively, it's not about all. I don't know, man. I just feel like he should do a little bit more offensively, but whatever. It is what it is. But now you have someone that's going to make him look a lot better. He's going to put him in the right positions to be successful underneath the paint. Now, does he have any post moves? I don't know about that. Um, I told you during the playoffs, PG was the best chance. Man, you ain't think we was going to trade him, but you did say that though. Salute. Don't forget Jaylen Brown trade. Yeah, that Jaylen Brown trade was that. Yeah, shout out to Rashid. Yeah, that Jaylen Brown trade really was just a shocker, man. Like I would have never thought. You know what I thought he was going to get traded to? I thought he was going to go. I thought he was going to get traded to the Pistons. That's where he. That's where I thought he was going to get traded to. Cade Cunningham and Jaylen Brown on the same team, bro, that would have been crazy. But I'm glad he came to the Sixers and we got rid of that Paul George contract. Vibes, thanks for. Oh no, thank you for supporting, bro. Keeping it real. Good night, bro. Oh man, shout out to you. Like you said that this would happen 76 years ago. It happened. Well, and I told you that PG would be going. Yeah, regular season means nothing. I'm waiting for the playoffs. During last season, went 2-2 Sixers, but we smoked. Playoffs are a different beast. Yeah, that is true. But we want to make a statement early, so we want to make the statement early on to let you know that when we get to the playoffs, y'all have no chance. We're just gonna make that statement early and beat the brakes off of y'all in the regular season. Question: can Sixers make it to playoffs healthy? That has been their issue. That is a great question, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know, but I'm gonna speak it into existence. We will be healthy. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say I don't know. I'm gonna say we will be healthy. I'm gonna speak it into existence. I'm not even gonna think negative, even though it's not even negative. It's just being real. Like we never healthy. I'm not gonna sit here and say that's negative. That's just being honest, right? But I think the main thing is this: having so much talent on this team um, helps the big man not have to do too much. Jaylen Brown was the worst trade from Boston. Should be ashamed. Yeah, I don't know what Boston Celtics were doing, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking, bro. That just shows you how low Brown trade value has been. Hey, listen, his trade value probably was low, but that doesn't determine how good of a player he is. They were trying to trade him for Giannis. That doesn't mean that that's a great trade value. If you try to get one of the best players in the game in Giannis, they just couldn't get it done. And the Miami Heat got it done. So, I mean, it is what it is. It helps us. We did have to get rid of a couple first round picks, but whatever. I don't care. Yeah, that was a great gift from Boston. Um, all I know is Ball and Wolves roster already playing trip to France. What did Boston get back in the Brown trade? I believe they got 2 first round picks. They got like a second round pick or 2 second round picks, and they got Paul George. Embiid still want the ball all the time. I don't think he's gonna listen. I don't mind him getting the ball some nights all the time. I just don't want it to be a constant thing where you're always trying to get the ball to him. And I don't think it's gonna be. It's too much talent on this team, bro. Embiid's gonna want the ball, but hey, listen, you're gonna have to sacrifice a little bit, bro. Um, LeBron James gonna want the ball sometimes. Jaylen Brown's going with the ball sometimes. Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe. People are forgetting about VJ Edgecombe. People think VJ Edgecombe is, I don't know what they thinking, but VJ Edgecombe is a dog. It's his second year, but last year he was pretty darn good. If it wasn't for Cooper Flag, and who else was pretty good last year? It was not Cooper Flag. Who was the rookie of the year? What? Who was the rookie of the year last year, y'all? Was it Cooper? I think it was Cooper. Um, Embiid. Is Embiid a Sixer for life? Yeah, once he wins the championship, he a Sixer for life, bro. We gonna win a Sixer. We gonna win a championship this year. All right, so Khan was second, and then I'm assuming VJ was third. Cooper, Khan, Knipple, and then I'm thinking VJ. I'm not sure if you can probably help me out with that, but it was Cooper. If it wasn't for Cooper and Khan, and I think, and honestly speaking, I think VJ Edgecombe had a better season than Khan Knipple. That's just my opinion, bro. I just think overall, both ends of the court, bro. I watched a lot of games. I didn't watch a lot of Khan Knipple, but he had a great season. I ain't trying to take nothing from him. I know Cooper Flag was definitely the rookie of the year, though. Um, Cooper Flag is something. He's special. I think Cooper Flag is special. It's just amazing how they got the first overall pick after trading a Hall of Fame player. In I'm trying to look at his stats real quick. Yeah, he had a great season. Con Knipple. I don't know how his defense is, but he averaged 18.5 in points, 5.3 in rebounds, 3.4 in assists, shooting 47.5% from the field. He also shot the three. Wow, 42.5% from three. Gosh, Lee, bro. What kind of? Let me see. Let me see what Cooper Flag stats was. Dang. If his stats are that good, okay, I get it. All right, 21 points. Cooper Flag, 6 rebounds, 6.7 in rebounds, 4.5 in assists, shooting 46.8% from the field. 3-point percentage is 29%. But he plays both ends at a very high level. You know what I mean? Cooper Flag plays very good defense on both ends. I don't know about Conker Nipple's defense, so someone could probably school me on that. But I know Cooper Flag plays good defense on both. He plays both sides of the court, defense and offense, at a very high level. Um. So yeah, I do agree. I gotta change what I'm saying. Yeah, I do agree about if you're going by offense for Conker Nipple, definitely. He definitely was second place. VJ Ashcombe was right behind him, 16 points, 5.6 in rebounds, 4.2 in assists, shooting 43.8% from the field. He also shot from three. He shot 35.4% from three, which is pretty good as well. Yeah. Andrew and Tough, yes. Con broke 3-point record for rookies. Damn. Yeah, so that was neck and neck then. Con Knipple versus Cooper Flag for the rookie of the year. Cooper Flag, I'm probably going to edge because he scored more points, had more rebounds. Knipple shot better from three, shooting 40-something% from three is amazing, especially being a rookie. But I don't know if Con has the defense like Cooper. And I don't think, listen, VJ only, what is he, 6'4"? If that man was 6'9", he'd probably be one of the best defenders in the game in a couple of years. He got that type of mindset. He plays very good defense. Oh yeah, Harper. Yes, who Harper? I forgot about Harper. Gosh, Lee. Yeah, Harper. Yeah, Harper was good. Would have been rookie of the year if he didn't come up. Yeah, Harper. I forgot about Harper. Yo, that draft was amazing. When I think about that draft, bro, yeah, you can't go wrong. Dylan Harper was on another level. Especially in the playoffs, Harper was pretty darn good. They should have gave the minutes to him instead of Fox, honestly. But yeah, Dylan Harper averaged 11.8 in points, 3.4 in rebounds, 3.9 in assists, shooting 50% from the field. Dylan Harper, to me, he needs to be a starter. He should not be coming off the bench. See, there's certain players, right? It's nothing wrong with coming off the bench, but there's certain players that I feel like should be a starter, and he's one of them. He should be playing. He should be a starter, bro, over Fox. If I was the Spurs, I would trade Fox. I don't know. I would trade Fox. I would have Harper as your starter. Yeah, you know what? I probably will make the prediction right after the next preseason game. I'm gonna make the prediction for the 53 man roster. I just put out a video for the Vikings about JJ McCarthy was a mistake. So check that out, Holden. Check that out. Everybody's in the building. If you haven't subscribed to my other channel, Mike Sports Vibes, check out my other channel, Mike Sports Vibes. I cover the Vikings. I am a hybrid sports fan. It's Philly everything besides football over here. What you think about the? Oh my, yeah, I heard they won 9 straight, man. Heard they won 8, so they just won again. You got to stay hot, man. You got to stay hot. Philly's got to stay hot, and it's about making to the playoffs, build chemistry, stay healthy, and see what we can do, because this is the year where if they don't do something this year, there's going to be some major changes. I'm talking about major changes. Trying to look up the record. So they beat the Cardinals today 6-4, 73 and 58. Home run by Kyle Schwarber, 2 RBIs. My guy Sosa had 3 RBIs. Brian De La Cruz, right fielder, had an RBI. Who pitched today? Christopher Sanchez, 6.2 innings, 9 hits, 9 runs earned. Wow, not typical Christopher Sanchez game, but he got through it. 7 strikeouts. Yeah, we got the dub. That's a beautiful thing when you're debatably your ace doesn't have a good game, and you score 6 runs and you can still win. That means the bat's been very hot lately. Fox making around Embiid money, not tradable. Not tradable. I like how you put the Embiid in there, huh? You funny, bro. You, I see what you're doing, brother. But I know you don't listen. Embiid gonna dominate your Knicks, bro. Keep that same energy, Frame. Keep that same energy, bro. You said McCarthy is a mistake. That's crazy. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, bro. I said it in the dang on video, bro. I probably listen. I know people gonna probably unfollow me for that, but listen, I don't listen. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. People and they feelings about it. It is what it is. If some people want to unfollow me with that, it's all good though. If they ain't their feelings, they ain't their feelings. You know what I mean? If you can't deal with it, just don't watch no videos. You know what I mean? But I look at it like this, man. One thing about your boy is I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I feel like he was a mistake for the Vikings. We picked him because we couldn't get Drake May. Brunson going to attack Embiid on defense like he did in the playoffs. Oh, I can't wait. Let him. I can't wait. Brunson going to get destroyed. Brunson's a dog, but it's not going to be the same, bro. Y'all are not winning this championship. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building, man. I truly appreciate y'all. I want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all. I'm about to get off in a minute. But I thank you so much for all the people that support me on this channel. I will be going live a lot more on this channel, especially during the season. I will be going live for the Phillies playoff run. Hopefully I have the station, so I will be going live for that. But Yeah, it's just been super busy with the family and everything like that. And but I'm gonna definitely turn it back up. Um, Brunson going to. I believe we going to get an MVP version of Embiid this season. He heard all the criticism off season. You know what? I don't even really need him to be. I want him to be that in the playoffs. You know what I mean? I don't really need him to be like that in the regular season because we already got the MVP. We need him to be MVP in the finals. That's where I'm more focused on. So I don't want him to put all his energy. Yeah, have fun, build chemistry with your new teammates, build chemistry with Jaylen Brown and LeBron and the other new players we have on this team. But I don't want him to focus on winning MVP. If he does, so be it. But honestly speaking, I just don't feel like, it's not needed. The most important the most important ring or trophy is the championship at this point for Joel Embiid's career. Um, because once he wins the championship, he's gonna definitely be in the Hall of Fame. Definitely. You can say what you want about Joel Embiid, one of the most gifted, talented, unstoppable players when he's healthy. No, 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 Frame. It ain't gonna happen, bro. Hey, y'all win two in a row. I quit. I quit basketball. I quit. I quit being a Sixer fan. I'm done. It's like, nah, but y'all not winning. Yeah, y'all not winning. No way. Yeah, but we gonna definitely see, y'all. We gonna definitely see what happens for the season. I'm just looking at these comments right now. I posted a video on my other channel, and people were talking about, commenting about me saying that JJ McCarthy was a mistake. I'm just reading the comments right now. And there's nothing against JJ McCarthy. It just feel like it was a mistake drafting him. I mean, just being honest. Just being honest. Um, Knicks win second in Sixers win title. I will become a Sixer fan. Deal. No, 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 no. I'm not. Yeah, listen. You're already a Sixer fan. You just don't know it. You're all, bro. You're already a Sixer fan. You just don't know it yet. Oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it, bro. Hey, listen, I'm going live for 24 hours straight. Listen, we went. Hey, listen, I'm going live for 24 hours straight, brother. I'm gonna be in Philly doing my thing, baby. Hey, live, it's going down. You scared? Hey, listen, hey, Frame, be there when it's time, brother. Don't be scared. That's all I got to say. Don't be scared. Nah, yeah, you're a Sixer fan if you want to be a Sixer fan, but I know Frame's a Sixer fan. I know Frame is a Sixer fan. He just doesn't know it yet. Deep down inside, he's a Joel Embiid guy. He's a Tyrese Maxey guy. He's a Jaylen Brown guy. He's a LeBron James guy. Yeah, you want to come at LeBron James' age, but don't matter about his age if he's still balling. Hey, LeBron could be 50. He's still doing what he's doing. I'll take him on my team. Shoot, it is what it is. For real. But shout out to everybody in the building. I'm getting off. I'm gonna say God bless each and every one of y'all. Be safe out there. Um, Mike, the Knicks are the only team in the East that actually got worse. Yeah, Knicks ain't about that life, bro. We beating the brakes off of them, bro. Knicks win a title, you become a Knicks fan. Sixers win a will be Sixers fan deal. Hey, listen, I could never be a Knicks fan, bro. But I do respect what y'all got going on though. I respect y'all championship. But y'all not gonna run it back. Y'all not gonna repeat. Y'all not repeating. Knicks will not repeat. Knicks hashtag Knicks won't repeat. because the Sixers about to win it. And then once we win it, we're going to win it again 2 times in a row. We're going to repeat, not y'all. Now, I can't have 2 teams, bro. I'm not even built like that. I can't because I can't cheer for another team, bro. Like I respect franchise, I respect players. Like in the Western Conference, I respect the Spurs because I'm a very big Tim Duncan. Like, so man, Tim Duncan is one of my favorite players of all time. Out of all the players in the NBA throughout history, he's one of my top players that I would want to get an autograph from. Not even joking. Tim Duncan. So I respect the Spurs and how they built their franchise with Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili and how they dominated. They drafted Tim Duncan and they had the perfect coach. They had the perfect system. They played amazing. That was some of the most beautiful basketball probably ever. Winning 5 championships, shooting the midi off the backboard, posting up, playing both ends of the court. Nothing fancy, nothing that's going to be on the highlights, but he got the job done. What's the point of winning a slam dunk contest or dunking on someone if you ain't winning championships? Yeah, you got highlights on ESPN, but what's highlights going to do for you if you ain't winning a championship? Now, if you got the highlights and you win a championship, you got something. Knicks fans have no home team. We will be the champs, guaranteed. Prove you are all talk and don't believe in your team. Hey, listen, y'all not winning. If we don't win, y'all definitely ain't winning. Hey, listen. All right, I'll make the bet. I'll bet that. But I'm telling you, y'all not winning nothing. I'll make that bet. But you better be a Sixer fan. You better be a Sixer fan. And I'm telling you right now, I am not covering the Knicks. If y'all win the championship, I'm not covering y'all on this channel. I'm just letting you know that right now. But I have so much confidence in the Sixers. We're going to win it all, bro. But you better be a Sixer fan when we win. For real. I'm a Knicks hater. Hey, listen, bro. I don't really hate the Knicks, man. Because I like some players, but I don't want them to win. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I can't stand the Knicks. I can't stand the Knicks. I can't. It's not even like a hate thing. It's just like it's a respect thing. Like, they got a lot of good talent. But the one thing that I'm not, there's one player I can't stand on y'all team, bro. And that's Jalen Brunson. I can't stand him. Something about Jalen Brunson I can't stand. It is what it is. He's a good player. He's a great player. I ain't gonna lie. I can't stand Jalen Brunson. I want to beat the brakes off of him more than any other player. Besides the Celtics, I want to beat the brakes off the Knicks. But the player I can't stand is Jalen Brunson. I can't stand him. Something about him, bro. He's a great player though. I'm not one of them fans like, oh well, he sucks because I don't like him. No, he's a great player, but I still don't like him. I don't like him, bro. I can't. I'm not going to sit here and lie on this channel. I don't like Jalen Brunson. Respectfully, I want to beat the brakes. I hope Tyrese Maxey cooks him, bro. Anybody that he's guarding, if we get him on a switch with LeBron James, cook him, bro. He can't play defense, bro. Cook him. At least he tries. He ain't James Harden. He'll try. Like James Harden will hop out the way. James Harden will hop out the way. If someone is driving to the lane, James Harden's like, oh, I can't play defense. Let me just move out the way. James Harden don't play no defense. James Harden don't play no defense, bro. He said, Mike A. Nick said, you covering it. It's all love. Yeah, it's all love, bro. I like Brunson as a person, but as a player, I don't like Jalen Brunson, bro. Why don't you like Brunson? Because he's a great player and he beat us. I'm going to be honest. He beat us. He one of the main reasons why they beat us. They made some comebacks against us, and he was the reason. He was the biggest reason in some of them comebacks, bro. I don't like it. I can't stand him. But it's respectful though. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I hate him. He's a sucky player. He's a great player. I just can't stand him. Oh, good night, bro. I'm taking my daughter to. Oh man, that's what's up, bro. Salute to you, bro. Uh, Phillies won. Yeah, what's up, Star Wars? Yeah, Phillies won 9 straight. We looking good, bro. We gotta keep it up. We gotta keep it up. We gotta keep it up. But yeah, good night, y'all. I'm getting off myself. I want to say God bless to y'all. Have a wonderful day. Be easy. Be safe. And yeah, man. We ain't worried about OG. He a good player, but I ain't worried about him. Watch out for LeBron James, Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Ashcombe, Dean Wade, LeBaron Filan. Look out for Dominic Barlow. Look out for everybody, bro. On the Sixers. The Sixers got a lot of dogs, man. We about to beat the brakes off everybody. I don't want no one having excuses because y'all already said that LeBron's too old. You said Jaylen Brown's not that good. Y'all said Joel Embiid's always hurt. I don't want to hear no excuses when we beat the brakes off of all y'all teams. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But all right, y'all, I'm getting off, y'all. Have a wonderful night. Let's see if this works. And for some reason, I've been having trouble ending my live streams. So I guess I'm gonna be live for a little bit longer until I'm able to end this. For some reason, I don't know what it is. Longer. But YouTube I'm able to end this. For some reason, is not allowing me to end this live stream. So I think YouTube is like, you're gonna stay on. We're not allowing you to get off.